Hello, everyone. I am VJ from ViJaisCrochet, and welcome to Make a Long Monday, which is going to get a new name eventually. Welcome to my returning subscribers, and welcome to my new subscribers. How is everybody on this last Monday of April? How's everybody doing? Niecy's here. Hello. There's Chris. Blessing Shatika. What are you up to? Hi, Suze. How's everything in your neck of the woods? Sandra, good to see you. And Sandrine, I saw a lady on, where was I last night? Facebook. No, I was on another YouTube channel, and her name was Sandrine. I had never heard the name Sandrine before you, and now I've seen two. Small world. Mishi, welcome in. Good to see you. And Elissa, how's everything? Shalom, welcome in. It is so good to see you. How are you and what are you working on today? I haven't seen you in a while. Tell me what you've been up to. Shanita, how are you? How's everything? And Racine and Tom, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Jen, I know you're sleepy, honey. I know you and Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Good to see you. Sorry I missed you last week. I guess I probably should say that Wednesdays we will be going live at 1:45, at least until the end, well, until Shorty gets out of school in May, or until her mother gets a new car, whichever comes first. Oh no, because her mother still has to go into the office on Wednesday. So we'll be doing Wednesday at 1:45 Central until school is out, and then we'll go back to our normal 2:45 so we can raid Granny D. Miguel, hello. You're a little groggy. Woke up from a nap just a few minutes ago. I tried to take a nap, but the phone rang, so I'm groggy. Hopefully, I will do better than Granny D and not go to sleep during my own live. I'm just saying. Teresa, hello. I did, sweetheart. How was your weekend and how are SD and SC? You're listening and working on potholders. What stitch are you doing, Racine? And everybody is speaking. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Chris. Girl, that box was a blessing. I had no clue what was coming, and I am just thoroughly overwhelmed. And 701 family members. Oh, this has turned out to be a really good weekend. I got a blessing box and 700 family members. Woohoo! Thank you all. Jennifer's sleeping. Finally, no snow, girl. Today raining better than snow and great for coffee and crochet. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I tell you, I've got my tea. I made a hot tea and threw a Halls in it because I am suffering from mowing the lawn last week. So I'm just taking that this is my new norm. I'm not going to be able to breathe. So, okay. I got my tea, I got my Halls, and we just going to keep on stepping. I mean, I can live in the house. I have lived in the house for the last 3 years, but I'm going out in my own daggum backyard, you all. I understand. I finally took a nap. I tried to take a nap. She fell asleep. Yes, Granny D has fallen asleep in her live in the past. She'll probably get me for having relived that, but yeah. She has also put herself to sleep reading a book. because you know she does the nightly readings. She's gone to sleep reading a book. Yeah, I have a cousin who has gone to sleep during a phone call. You're sitting there talking to her, and the next thing you know, she's asleep. Racine is doing single crochet. Well, that should keep the heat away. That should work. My mouse isn't working. Lauren says, I felt so tired this morning. I dropped Madam off and ended up sleeping until dinner time. Didn't get much done. Bad wife points for me, girl. My daughter had a sleep study last night, so I woke up at about 5:15 trying to get my head open, and then I couldn't go back to sleep because I was kind of like, okay, hurry up and go back to sleep because you've only got an hour because you have to go get your daughter. Hurry up, go back to sleep. Hurry up. And that it was too much pressure. I couldn't do it. I couldn't go back to sleep. So I've been up since about 5:15 because after I dropped her off and she got Shorty off to school, she decided she wanted to call and chit chat. And I'm sitting there going, I haven't had enough coffee yet. I've only had one pot. Why are you talking to me? Go to work. And then one of my YT sisters called me to congratulate me on my blessings box. So if you don't know what we're talking about, I finally got the video to upload after 24 hours. One of our dear darling family members, Miss Robbie Bird, blessed me with a box. I want to call it a crate, a whole flipping crate full of yarny goodness and notions. So it's entitled Happy Mail because by the time I got it ready to upload, my phone was dying, so I didn't have a chance to upload the actual picture of the box. Yeah, she did me proud. She really did. She did me proud. I am truly honored. And I have 701 family members, so thank you all so very much. And I have my 4,000 watch hours. So all I need are 299 more family members to get to the next level. But you know what? We do this for fun. We truly, truly do. So everyone, and there are 19 people here. What is in everybody's cup? It is 55 degrees here and partly sunny. This morning it was 37 degrees, and they said they had a frost in some areas. So we've gone from like 82 to 37 in about 4 days. It's craziness. So all this stuff going on in the head, yeah, it's just gonna be that way for a while. So I have green Earl Grey tea with Halls. Cynthia, hello. Just back from a week away visiting your brother. Cynthia, where is your brother and what did you do? Ma- did I say Mama J? Mama J, hello. How are you? Good to see you. I enjoyed seeing you Saturday. I had just gotten home from taking my daughter to her birthday luncheon, so I was talked out by then. Hopefully, I'll be able to join you next week. Kathleen, hello. You're still working on your tea, drinking all these Bellevue sparkling lime water. I like the what is it? Strawberry and kiwi. It's really good. Love your blessing box. Oh, thank you. It was amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm actually using some of that Chloe yarn in Pine Forest colorway. Really? I had never even seen. Okay, here's the deal. I started crocheting when I was about 14 because I wanted to learn to knit. My grandmother said I had to learn to crochet first. Well, that was okay. I wanted to learn to knit when I was about 13 because I got into Miss Marple and she was knitting and I wanted to do that. My grandmother said that I needed to learn to crochet first because it was less complicated than knitting. One hook was easier than two needles. My grandmother frustrated me by making me frog my chains every time I did a chain because my tension wasn't even. And I had to get my tension even first before I went on to other things. So went to FW Woolworth, got a book, some yarn, and some knitting needles, and I sat down with the book to teach myself how to knit. But you have to knit about 3 or 4 rows before it looks like anything. And then I would find that I had dropped the stitch. So I put the knitting down, went back to the crochet. Fast track to 2000. I left work, moved 2 hours away, got married, and we started doing genealogy. That took up all my time because we were doing dial up. I didn't have time to crochet. And the things I crocheted were things that I knew how to crochet. So I missed all of the new yarns, all of the new fibers, all of the new everything until I came back. Well, I had come back and other things in between, but lockdown and treatment, and I was trapped in this chair. I needed to crochet. Shorty started virtual schooling, so I discovered YouTube, discovered all these new fibers that I had never seen before. And so now I'm experimenting with fibers. I'm having a ball. All of these patterns, all of you wonderful people, I am enjoying myself and it's my therapy. So between my genealogy and my crochet, I'm trying to make time in between to get my house clean and do my yard work. And I need to paint. I'm going to get it done. I'm not going to stress over anything because I'm just here for the ride. I am just here. Lauren had fruit cider feeling bloated now. We have apple cider here. What kind of fruit did you have in your cider? And Mishi saying hi to everyone. Sometimes Nightbot is really nice. Sometimes he isn't. Cynthia's brother is in DC. He's on hospice. Oh, Cynthia, I am so sorry. But he says he's not going anywhere soon. You know, Cynthia, when I put my great aunt on hospice, they explained to me that actually sometimes the people get better and they get taken off hospice. So I am praying that for your brother. It's hard losing a sibling. It's hard watching a sibling go. And if he's determined not to go anywhere, kudos for him because that's the first part of the battle. Nothing in my cup and finishing this tank top. Okay, Chris. Okay. OVW blessings. It's so good to see you. Thank you for coming by. And let me see. You are doing mosaics. I know what's on your hook. I wasn't up last night to watch it, but I know what's on your hook. You do beautiful work. And Mama J is working while listening. I so appreciate your stopping in, VJ. Thank you so much. Oh, you are so welcome, Mama J. I was so happy that I got home in time to catch you because I logged on and I was looking and I was like, oh, Mama J, I got to go see. Because before you had said you were going to be doing the software reviews. So I'm like, what is she reviewing? What is she doing? What can I learn? I'm here for it, Mama J. I'm here for it. Housework. What's that? That is when you take that little mop and you spray that little cleaner stuff on it and you go under all of the furniture and discover your stitch markers and there's that hook I lost and there's that darning needle I couldn't find, all the little things, beads under the furniture. You get them out. Yes, this is the best time ever for fiber arts. It really is. And I'm so happy we've started doing the sales. I was watching Parlez-Vous Crochet Friday and all of the different creators we have in this area, not in this area, but in the community, people are doing some awesome work. They really are. This journey community is my therapy too. I am so happy to be a part of it. Cynthia, I totally understand. I totally understand. Yeah. Prayers going up for him, Cynthia. Yes, Cynthia. Prayers for your brother. Cynthia, may I ask how old is your brother? I had a Copperberg mixed fruit. I think it's apple based, but it's berry and fruity too. The devil, you say? Oh, okay, girl, you all have some stuff out there. Niecy, putting the all in the family blanket down and going to get a bite to eat. I have one more round after this one, and I'll be done with part 3. Whoop, whoop. Girl, I commend you. And Nisi, you just started crocheting and you're taking on a project like that. You and SC, you are really go. And Mike, Nana Donna, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. How are you and Cupcake? I know, Cynthia. I am here in Missouri, and my brother is in California. I'm where I'm supposed to be. He moved. So yeah. Yeah, and of course, when he had his crisis was during lockdown, and I told him I was coming out, and he's like, "No, don't you get on the plane. You stay where you are." And it's like, "But I don't want you to be out there by yourself." And he's like, "I'll be okay." But of course, he's my little brother. So, when my little brother is having issues, I'm going to go see what's going on. So, I'm going to get on a plane, go see my little brother. I'm really not comfortable with crowds yet. It's still, yeah, no. Mm-mm. And Nisi saying hi to everybody in the chat. Yes, find all the lost treasures. Yes. Yes. And there's Robbie. Thank you, girl. You're not late. I was taking leaves out the curb and it decided to start hailing. Robbie, hail? Everybody, please help me thank Robbie Bird for my blessing box. Robbie, you went above and beyond. Girlfriend, thank you so very much. I love it. I love everything in it, and I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And stay out of the hail. Girl, hail? My goodness. That's horrible. That is horrible. Hold on. I got me up on two things now. Hold on, because I wanted to do this, and I can't do this from where I was. There we go. I had to give you a blue dress, girlfriend. Thank you so much. You are just the absolute best. You really are. And I love it all. I love it all. And I haven't used any of it. So it's all nice things I want to try. And Kathleen said she was using Chloe yarn for a project she's doing now, and she's using forest green. Ooh, I'm like a kid in the candy store now. Lauren says flavored cider is a pretty big thing over here. Jen has gone the same way. And Donna says we're doing good. Just came in from outside. Been out there since 8:30 this morning. Drank my coffee and started in on the yard, and I am so tired. I put a video up. It should be loaded by now. Girl, your video is doing better than mine. Um, I'll probably go out tomorrow. It's probably not going to happen today. It is. It is. He's in Long Beach, Marshall. Um, he's been all over. He's um he's been in Marina Del Rey. Uh, he's been in the desert. Venice Beach. I think he started out in Venice Beach. Um, but now he's in Long Beach and he likes it. I've got some cousins in Fresno. I say Fresco, in Fresno, and Riverside. Riverside. Yes, thank you. Jane, welcome in. So good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup and what's on your hook? Angie, hello, hello. Good to see you. I'm so glad you've decided to come back home. I have been missing you. What are you up to? What's on your hook? Darcia, hello. Same question. What's in everybody's hook? What's on everybody's hook? Thank you so much for the beautiful and so well thought out blessing box. You hit gold perfectly. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I am just totally overwhelmed. Robbie, that was so very kind of you to send such a blessing to our VJ. You brought her such joy. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Thank you, Robbie. It was so good to see VJ so happy. I tell you, I'm still just beaming from ear to ear. It's just, oh, it's just wonderful. You did good. Yes, she did. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, everybody, for thanking Robbie because I truly appreciate it. I truly, truly do. SD was born in Missouri and raised in Riverside, California. Heavens, really? Talk about small world. And now he's on the other coast. Oh, girl, girl, girl. It was no. I have the honor. I am truly honored that you blessed me out of the kindness of your heart. Girl, you have earned your wings. You truly have, because you have blessed me. And it's still hailing. How long is it supposed to hail? You're not okay. Do you all get hail damage where you are? Because you're further north than I do. It's still hailing? You're not going to get a tornado or anything else crazy, are you? Lord. Mother Nature, you need to take some PBS, some PMS pills because you've been hormonal really, really bad. Coffee in your cup and yarn on your. Okay, Darcia, you've been here long enough. You know me well enough to know you can't just tell me you have yarn on your hook. What are you doing with the yarn on your hook? She's got yarn on her hook. She knows that doesn't tell me anything. She knows I'm going to ask. What are you doing with that yarn? My grandfather used to tell my grandmother she was just tangling up yarn. Jane has water in her cup and she's working on Sis Marshall and Dreeny's mosaic pillow, trying to catch up for tonight. You go, girl. Hello. I want to say Donna, but it's not Donna. Is it Donna? Oh, Lord. Water in my cup and a granny square on my hook. Not the end. Please remind me what your name is. Are you Donna? My poor mind. My mind is like a sieve. It really, really is. Sandra is working on a few shawls for the nursing home, taking a short break from lap gans and throws for them. Okay. Don't overdo. I don't want you to lose your Crojo again. Came home to my home state of New York. We lived in Arizona, California, Nevada, and now New York. You lived in three hot states and then you moved to New York. I understand coming home, but Teresa, the climate change. Oh, thank you. It's been hailing for 45 minutes. I think we've had 10 minutes tops. 45 minutes? Really? Ooh. Kelly, I'm doing some mosaic on my hook and iced tea in my cup. Are you doing the mosaic with Marshall and Drini? And Suze is working on a project I timed out for 2 years. It's a sweater for my son using slip stitch and half double crochet with dark yarn color. Oh, dark yarn colorway Claret by Lion Brand Pool of Love. The best thing is it's working out. That is always a good thing when it works out, girl, and that the sweater will still fit him. That's important. Ooh, Claret, that's that deep burgundy, right? Oh boy. Making squares, trying to catch up. Good luck with you all in your squares. I am trying to. I'm not doing the mosaic because this was the year for me to catch up with my whips. So I've been working on Shorty's hat. It's been sitting in my project box for a year. She should have had this last summer. She's gonna have it for this summer. And she was over last night, so I got to measure it to make sure it fit the top of her head. Now I get to do the sides and then do the brim, and I will be done with this. So this will be one more whip down. I'm not going to tell you how many whips I have to go. Yes, it's Donna. Yes, I remembered something. Pat myself on the back. Thank you. I remembered. Robbie, I have family in Gilroy. They visited recently when I was so sick, and they said the weather is so out of sync. It was crazy. I hope all is well with you and you are safe. Girl, this weather. That's what I said. We went from 84 to 37 in 4 days. It's just crazy. Elissa is working on a doll. Okay. Candy cane tea sounds good. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Jennifer says, me too. I got black yarn on my hook. I won't be too mean. It'll end up being a cat hat for a child. Oh, really? Okay. Beach girl, Genevieve. Welcome in. Water in my cup and working on a granny square blanket. Okay, are you doing one big granny square or are you doing the 100 days of granny squares and then you're going to sew them all together? And Granny D's coming live in 30 minutes. Okay. Lauren says, I want coffee, but I do try not to drink it at 9:30 p.m. Normally switch to tea. That's what I did. I switched to tea, trying to get my water intake. Notice I haven't had any of the tea. I made it too hot. Now I gotta wait for it to cool down, and by that time I'll be ready to go back to coffee. I'm going to try not to do any more coffee tonight because I gotta get up and take Shorty to orchestra in the morning. You're doing Tunisian. How are you liking it, Lauren? I don't remember you ever doing Tunisian. How do you like it? The heat is extremely bad for my health. I had to move back home. I love New York. Yeah, if the heat is bad for you, then yeah, those three states are not the place for you to be. You got to do what's best for you. Sandrine says, don't blame me when y'all get addicted to mosaic crochet and my Crojo is slightly gone. Your Crojo was gone for about a week. I'm glad you got it back. Yeah, I can't have mosaics. I've done mosaic coasters and whatnot in the pack. I did mosaic coasters for my sister-in-law um at Thanksgiving, but I wasn't home. So I'm back to the whips. I gotta get my whips done, y'all. Yes, it's very deep burgundy. Wow, VJ, you know your yarn. I'm learning. I'm learning. I watched Jeannie. I when I came to YouTube, I watched all the yarn unboxings and I was like, oh, now I've gotten to the point where I'm not watching the yarn hauls because I want to use my yarn, but all this beautiful yarn that I've got yarn that Teresa has blessed me with. I've never used this before, and she knows my colors. I've got yarn that Abigail has blessed me with. I have never used the cloud cake before, and I'm excited to use new things. And then Robbie blessed me with a box of yarn that I have never used any of those before. They are all new to me. And I'm so excited. I grew up on Red Heart. They had Sayel and they had DuPont, Orlon, what was that? DuPont, Orlon, they had Sayel. Anyway, it was a DuPont yarn. That's what I grew. Oh, Windtuck. That's what I grew up with. I always bought the Red Heart Super Saver because they had no dye lot. So I could buy the yarn as I needed it and the yarn would always match. Well, they don't do the no dye lot yarn anymore. So there's no excuse for me not to try other yarn. And all of the different yarns that people have been talking about, they've been clearance out. I can't get them, so I'm loving everybody sharing with me. Thank you so very much. And then Abigail also blessed me with these. So, and they got sparkles. See the sparkles? Ooh, I'm just honored. I am totally honored. I got work to do. I got yarn to tangle up, as my grandfather would say. And thank you all. Wish I was crocheting, but I still have a few hours to go at work. Girl, I know. I used to work in the hospital. And at one point in time, we could crochet or knit or whatever in between patients. But then they got to the point where that was frowned upon. Nisi says it was 75 degrees one day and the next day it was 32 and snowing. I think Mother Nature's going through menopause. I hope it doesn't take her as long as it took me because she has been crazier this year than normal. She really has. Donna says, my daughter Ruby bought me a baby doll and she is so beautiful. I named her Rebecca Lynn. Okay. How big is your baby doll? Is she 18 inches? Lauren, the tea actually has candy cane pieces in. Yum, hot or cold. Candy cane pieces? Oh, I haven't seen that one. Tammy, hello. Water in my cup and a summer top on my hook. Awesome. What time did you say you will be live on Wednesdays? Need to set an alarm. It will be 1:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. I just have to move it up an hour. Yeah, because me trying to do it from the car is not going to work. Yeah, no. I would like to, but no. Hi, Bridget. Welcome in. Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup and what's on your hook? And how is Tiny? Lauren says, sound good. I've had candy cane flavored tea from the English Tea Shop Company, but it was just a Swedish mint tea. That's what I've had. I have not had the one with the candy pieces in it. And Lauren says she does do Tunisian, just not too often. I crochet most, not that I've done loads of that recently either. Okay, but you're working again, so that makes a difference. Genevieve says, I'm just making some squares with my stash. They're 6 inches. I'll join them together. That's the yucky part, but I needed something mindless. I use butterfly genie's method to make the squares. Are you going to sew them all at the end, or are you going to join them as you go? I want to learn the join as you go method, but I've been so traumatized sewing squares that it's going to be a long time before I even do that, because I think about squares and I go, no, I can't do squares. I got to put them together now. Yeah. Sue says, oh, wow, beautiful colors. Let me know what you decide to make with that cloud cake. I have some. Okay, Suze. I will probably be showing it when I get to that point. So you'll probably see it before I remember to tell you what I'm doing. You know, I can't remember anything. I'll try to remember that. I'll be sitting here going, I was supposed to tell someone. Yeah, but it's so soft. It's going to be a top of some kind, probably. GGP, hello. So good to see you. How are you? What's in your cup and what's on your hook? I know, Kathleen, last week snowed, then it was in the low 80s. Now it's hailing. I know. Wednesday, it was in the upper 70s, and I mowed the front yard. Thursday, it was in the upper 80s, and I mowed the backyard. Friday, it was in the 40s. It's been in the 40s all weekend, and this morning, it was 37. And it's been breezy. So it's one thing to be out there in the chill, but I don't want to be out there in the chill and the pollen and the wind trying just trying to weed the flower bed. Thank you, Gigi. Don, hello. How are you? What's in your cup and what's on your hook? Thank you, Donna. The weather got me messed up, sick and sick. Girl, I know. I sound like I had a bad headache earlier. Bridget is drinking coffee and spending time with her wheel. Okay. 24 inches. Ooh. That's not a baby doll. That's a toddler. Bridget finished her cowl and working on a granny blanket. Same question. Are you making one big granny square, or are you making little squares and sewing them together? Sorry, I'm not chatting. I'm trying to frog a blanket I need to finish. Dawn, why are you frogging the blanket? What did it do to you? Genevieve is going to sew them together all at the end. Wish me luck. Girl, good luck. I hate doing it. Lauren says sewing is fast. It's not if you wait for me to sew them, it isn't. Like, no, I can't. Yeah, I want to learn the join as you go method, because yeah, no, I cannot. Lauren says, I've got a blanket that I want to try. JAY. Oh, join as you go on. Squares are completed. Just summoning the will to join. No. Join as you go is you join the squares together as you go. If you've got all the squares done, it's not join as you go. It's called sewing them all together. Bridget says she does join as you go for squares. The way I do it turns out really pretty. Oh, girl, well, yeah, because you do beautiful work. What's wrong with you? Granny, hello, hello. How are you? What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Granny rectangle blanket all in one. Now that's my kind of granny blanket. It really is. Lauren says, I've slip stitched, I've whip stitched, I've single crocheted, I've half braided squares together, but never done join as you go. Yeah, I've tried the slip stitch, single crochet, the mattress stitch, and by the time I get through with about 6 of them, I'm done. I'm done. Angie, hello, how are you? What was for lunch and was it good? No, flat braided. Girl, please. And then somebody just did a tutorial on joining with the zigzag stitch. I did not care for that one. I looked at it and I was like, no, 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 no. I'm trying to join panels and they're crooked. Yeah, that's a problem too. Yeah, that's we our mailboxes are out at the sidewalk, which is foreign to me because my last house, the mailbox was in the door, and all I had to do was walk to the door, and there's my mail. But they drive around with the truck and they throw the mail in and they keep driving. This mail carrier has the mail on his back and he's walking the neighborhood. I was trying to figure out what happened to his truck and why was he walking and where did he come from? I And he's got on a short sleeve shirt. It's only 55 degrees. Where's your jacket? I'm totally confused. I'm just, everybody knows it's easily done, but I'm totally confused. Nana Donna, Granny D wants you to pet Cupcake for her. And Granny D is saying hi to everybody. And Granny D, did you see my Happy Mail video? I got some bougie yarn, Granny D. Ooh, I was truly blessed. You can make all the squares, then join as you go. You can make all the squares, then join as you go. I do it when I make a granny square blanket. Okay. To me, join as you go is joining the squares to the project as you're going along so you don't have a stack of squares. That's how it works out in my head. Maybe there's a different terminology for it, and I'm just not acquainted with that. Or is join as you go the actual sewing technique? Because in my mind, as I make a square, I join that square to the project. So I don't have a stack of squares sitting around. But that's in my mind. Well, it's more continuous join by then. I'm too much of a control freak to actually join them as I make them. Have to say it, BJ. I love your hair, so pretty. Oh, Kathleen, thank you. All I do is braid mine down one side because I don't tell nobody. I can't reach back that far anymore. My cousins always laughed at me when I do the extensions because they do the front of their hair and then they have the other sister do the back of their hair. And they're like, I can't keep my hands up back there that long. And I'm like, it's I don't, that's not the part that bothers me. A lot of you're not alone, Kathleen. A lot of people say that. I'm having a lovely Monday, Mishi. How is your Monday? What have you done today, Mishi? I'm fab, beautiful day, and my edema is under control and sinuses are behaving. Thanks. You looking great as always. Oh, Granny, you are so sweet. I prefer to SC squares together. I find it relaxing. No, I'm not coming over. I think I prefer to slip stitch. But then I always forget until I do it a couple of times which of the loops I put together. And it's like, nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not that one. Nope, it's not. Those are the two loops I want. I'm not, it'd probably help if I looked in the book and see what the book says, but there's just a certain way of putting it together that I like, but I forget what it is. Did I write it down? No. Granny's saying hi to everybody. Rita, you use a zigzag stitch on all of your blankets. Really? Do you use the same color or do you use a contrasting color? Maybe the problem is that this particular person used a contrasting color, and I was like, no. Nope, nope, nope. Everybody is saying hi. Lauren says, I need to wind down and sleep at a reasonable time. Night all. Good night, Lauren. Thank you for coming by. I truly, truly appreciate it. And kiss a little miss for me, please. Angie had a tossed salad, cantaloupe, and water and was fulfilling. Good, good, good. I put some chicken in a pot with the Kelly, I threw a package of that Sasson seasoning in there, and I'm going to throw rotel and beans and rice and everything else in there, and make a spicy chicken and rice soup to get the rest of this drainage out. I had a Cuban sandwich and some pozole soup over the weekend, and that really started things moving. I had a chipotle mayo was on the Cuban sandwich, and the soup was spicy. So yeah, I'm making some more spicy soup. I want to go back down and get another one, but I'm not driving all the way back downtown to get a soup and sandwich. Dorothea says some of my squares I will put together. The other half I haven't made up my mind. Okay, girl, you can do purses, you can do vests, you can do those old. Oh, I got to get my pattern and see if Shorty wants one of those granny square vests we used to make in the 70s. The 70s? Yeah. Oh, yeah, back in the 70s. Retro is coming back. Bridget's laughing at me. At least you're getting your mail. Our mail is down to coming 1 to 2 times a week. What? My post office is currently short staffed. Oh, honey, my post office is short staffed. My mail didn't get here until after 6 o'clock Saturday because I was at Mama J's live when the mail person came by and it was dark. I was like, oh my goodness. Granny says not yet, but I will. Sue says That was Jada in Stitches that did the zigzag stitch, but she added an SC to it. I didn't like it that way. Better without the SC included. Yeah, all I saw was the thumbnail, and I was like, no, that was Jada. I couldn't remember if it was Jada or if it was Hooked by Robin, because she had one out too recently. I just look at the page to see who has what, and then pick which one I'm going to watch in between lives. Jennifer says, my postmen walk all over and wear shorts even in winter. They must be hot blooded. They wear shorts in the winter? Girl. Ooh. Dawn says, I want to say hi, everyone. The live will end before I get all my yarny friends. Great to see you all. Thank you, Dawn, honey. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. I think they mean a continuous join where you start at where you start and don't stop. Okay, 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 okay. Hooked by Robin has several tutorials on different join as you go techniques. See, I thought I had seen something Hooked by Robin. Thank you, Donna, because that what was going around in my head. Besides little gerbils on the wheel or the little hamsters in my head, Hooked by Robin is what I was thinking. Thank you. See, that's why I talk to you people, because you keep me. You let me know that I'm not as crazy as I think I am sometimes when I don't remember things and I really am remembering. Thank you. Mishi wants to learn that invisible join. Girl, they've got so many joins. I can't keep up. I cannot. I really can't. Ashley, how are you? What's in your cup and what's on your hook? Rita uses the same color and do it from the wrong side, and it will be a nice stitch on the front. Okay, a nice edge on the front. Oh, okay, okay. Now, see, I would like that, Rita. You use the same color and you do it from the wrong side, and it gives you a nice edge on the front side. That I would like. I would like that. I would like that. Thank you. Joy, hello, hello. And thank you for coming back and catching the replay. I appreciate it. But how are you? And what's in your cup and what's on your hook? Do you all Oh, you're gonna see us all over at Dee's house. You got to go. Okay, Donna, thank you. We'll be over there shortly. She hasn't started yet. She's probably making her tea. Rita says, I have enough granny squares for my friend. She is 11 and wants a cardigan in pink, purple with white edges. Oh, Rita, that'll be pretty. My sister's cardigan is done. Mom needed her sleeves longer. So when you just made smaller squares to make the sleeves longer, is that what you did so it looked like a cuff? Well, what happened? It's not showing. My sister, oh, what happened? And I have a blanket for a teenager to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 whip bags that I have no idea what's in them. I have 2 blankets up there. That's 6. I have a hat. That's 7. Okay. I've got 7 whips to finish. Everybody's Denny. Hello, hello. How are you? Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Katrina, happy Monday. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. What's in your cup and what's on your hook, or are you at work? I have been really good. What have you done that's been so good, Denny? I will never be without crafts to do. Rita, you know what? It keeps us sane. It really does. And iced coffee and a temperature blanket. Andy temperature blanket? Who's Andy? I used to sew them together for the sisters. They made the squares. I sewed them for them. Did you really? Girl, when I get through making the squares, I'm done. I like how Secret Yarnery and Hooked by Robin play hooky with me, do join as you go. Yeah, see, Darcia, that's what I was thinking. Sandra says she prefers to join squares or strips with darning needles and yarn. I think I did that on my first project and I did not enjoy that at all. I actually prefer single crochet slip stitch. I really do. Yeah, I tried the darning needle and it just was not for me. In order to finish the project, I either had this long thing of yarn that went all over the place, or if I cut the yarn to a manageable length, I had to keep ending it and rejoining it. So if I crocheted it, I could just keep pulling it out of the skein. I think that's what my problem was with the darning needle method, because I had to keep ending it and starting another one because I'm short. My reach wasn't that long. Mom wants them 3/4 sleeves, so I don't make them smaller. Oh, okay. So you had made it short sleeve and she wanted it 3/4. Okay. Ooh, I don't want to count my whips with those here in Norway and Sweden. No, no, no. Girl, wait a minute. You sent me so many FOs in the last couple of weeks. You should not have any whips because you were cranking them out, Rita. You really were. Oh girl, you would. Cindy, hello, hello. I am having a blessed Monday. How are you doing? And there's Zach. Oh, I went to the dentist for a toothache. Turns out I need a root canal. But first, because my tooth is so infected, I need to be on antibiotics for a week. Zach, I am sorry, and you'll be okay because I've had 4 root canals. You'll live through it. It's not as bad as a lot of people say. Crochet Rocks has an invisible join. I have not seen hers. Okay. Blanket hello to everyone and hugs to everyone. And Lulu, that's a new picture. That looks really, really nice. I love that smile. Rita says one of the reasons I have a lot of granny squares is that I always do them when my brain won't work due to pain or that I'm stressed and it's fantastic to do. I understand. I understand. When I was having trouble with my ex, that's what my go-to was, granny squares, because I figured if I could count to 3, it just kept the mind going. And Granny D just went live. We're going to do a VJ raid over at Granny D Thompson's. I want to thank everyone who has spent the last hour here with me. I really appreciate it and I do not take it lightly. Thank you to my 701 family members. I truly, truly appreciate it. Please wear your mask, socially distance. We have a new version of the virus out. Nobody wants that. Nobody has time for that. Do what you need to do to protect you. We're going to do a VJ raid over at Granny D Thompson's. I'm going to sit here and finish the chat because I appreciate you all being here and I appreciate everything that you all have to say. Please like, share, and subscribe. Save me a seat in the front row because I need to have my daily dose of fiber. And I love you all. And thanks each and every one of you for being here. Thank everyone who has blessed me, blessed my channel. Thank you, Robbie, Teresa, and Abigail, and each and every one of you. I am truly, truly honored. You have touched my heart, and I appreciate everyone who has thought about me, who has sent a kind word, prayer, card, like, share, just being here. I really, really, who thought when I started here a year and a half ago that I would have 700 family members? Not me, not me at all. But I just came here to hang out and talk to like minded people and share my therapy. Because this is group therapy for me. And I love you all. Thank you so much. So I see you over at Granny's. BJ, I haven't been good. I bought some bougie yarn. Denny, 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 what kind of bougie yarn did you buy? What did you buy? Cindy says it's 4 p.m. here, getting ready to lay down for a bit. Been up since 4 a.m. today, then lay down for a bit, got back up, fixed lunch slash dinner for me, my sis, and my youngest. All else is gone. All else is gone out, girl. Honey, yeah, I had to get up at well, I got up at 5:15 because I couldn't breathe. And I had to go pick up my daughter. She had a sleep study last night, and I thought I was going to take a nap. Haven't taken it yet. So guess who's going to bed early tonight? Rita says, "Oh, believe me, I have more than 20 plus whips." Rita, how did you do that? How does that happen? That's why this is the year of the whips. I'm going to finish these whips. Oh, love the joy in your sweet voice. Oh, Cindy, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Cindy's had several root canals and hope never to have another one. Yeah, I know. I know. They're going to numb me first so I won't feel a thing. It's the numbing part that hurts, Zach, but you'll be okay. Oh, thank you, Cindy. You cheer me up when I'm not feeling well. I appreciate that. I really do. Oh, and of course, my internet hiccuped when I dropped Granny D's link. Let's try this again. Everybody's probably over at Granny D's by now. Why did it hiccup when I'm trying to do things? What's wrong with it? Bye, Donna. See you over at Granny's. Okay, Don. Thank you. Bye, Chris. Oh, you are so welcome, Mishi. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, and you are so welcome. Yes, please wear your mask. I still wear my mask. Maribel Hugs, it's so good to see you. And you changed your picture again. I like that one too. Go ahead, girlfriend. Okay, Joy, I'll see you over at Granny's. Blanket love to you all. Thank you. You are so sweet, Cindy. Cindy saying bye to everybody. Bye, Kathleen. Thank you. I'll see you Wednesday. Well, I like to start and start and start again. Okay, Rita. Okay, now you're going to have to start a whip and then start the next whip and then start on the next whip. Several socks are started. Girl. Oh my goodness. I have not started a sock. Not going to start a sock. Socks is not for me. Thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please like, share, subscribe. Please share. I appreciate it. And I'll see everybody over at Granny's. Love you all. Bye bye.